Good evening. I'm Travis. It's Wednesday, March 18th, 2026, and this is the Daily Report. All right, let's get into it. Got up pretty normal this morning. Normal time, pitting around kind of thing, and was ready for lunch. Lunch was, yesterday was St. Patrick's Day, and when I went down to the south side, we had corned beef and cabbage. I brought some of it home, some of the leftovers home, and that's what was lunch today. Was leftover corned beef. It was pretty good. The afternoon, I did do a couple of little things around here, around the desk. Got a little bit cleaned off, but they kicked me out because the housekeeper showed up. I'm supposed to get housekeeping every 2 weeks. 2 days ago, Monday was the traditional day. However, that was the day of the blizzard, so no one ever came by. Well, housekeeper showed up yesterday afternoon unannounced, and I was in the middle of something, and I had stuff spread all over the place, and I said cannot do today. She suggested Wednesday at 1, so I said, well, that's okay. So after I had lunch at noon, she showed up at 1, kept me out of here for a while. I went downstairs, watched a little TV in the TV lounge, and when she was gone, I got the chance to get back up in here. So again, I spent a little more time moving a little bit of paper here on the desk, making small but definite progress. And then it was time after that to get an Uber and head back down to the south side. Watch part of the news up here, kind of thing, the early evening newscast. And then went down to the south side for dinner again because I went yesterday because it was someone's birthday. I went today because it was someone else's birthday. So we got down there. Uber, I don't know what happened to Uber today. Both times when I was going down there and when I was coming back, it took an extraordinarily long time to get an Uber. On the way down there, I had to wait 20 minutes before one was able to show up here. And when I wanted to leave, it took 25 minutes to get one from that house to move me back up here. I got it back into my apartment 2 minutes before my stream was set to be hit. Thank God I had done all the prep ahead of time for animal stories and for the Compact Traveler's Weather. There's new animal stories, by the way, on the YouTube channel that you're watching this on, so check that out from tonight. And then got back here just 2 minutes ahead of time, grabbed my iced tea, sat down here, did a stream. Of course, as I was doing the stream, I keep saying someday I'm going to learn how to do it really well because I clicked on the wrong thing and I ended like 15 minutes into it. And I had started out so well. I had, I think 15 people in there. Had many, 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 many likes. Thank you, Switz. But the stream died because I clicked on the wrong thing. So I restarted, and almost everyone came back. I always recommend Switz's streams, and I hope you do continue to go in there. I sure will. But when I accidentally knocked myself off, he decided to go on a little bit early. And so we were on together for a bit until I got to my end point and then rated him, as I always do. He had a very good stream. He plays the best videos on YouNow. He plays the second best music on YouNow. And anyway, we watched his stream pretty much till the end. I did end up calling, as I always do, St. Anne. Now, I told you that a week ago, Monday, she had a cornea transplant. Well, there's been trouble with it. And she was back in the surgeon's office today, and the surgeon had to do something. Obviously, it wasn't as big a procedure as the original surgery, but St. Anne was there for like 4 hours, and they worked on her eye to reset it. And now, when she first got the transplant, she had to lay like 5 hours a day, absolutely still, for a couple of days, and she has to repeat that now. So on Thursday and Friday, that's what she'll be doing for a good chunk of her day, just lying still, letting that thing set. And then she'll be back at the surgeon's place. I forget what day she told me, but to make sure that it is, in fact, going to work this time. So we talked to her tonight, and then watched a little bit more of the news and the nighttime programs. And I ran out of drugs I have plenty of drugs. I ran out of drugs separated into my little pill containers, and I had to do at least a few days. So I did a few days, and over the next couple of days, I got to lay them out for the next several weeks. But that took about a half an hour. I just finished that, and I need to be up earlier than usual tomorrow, and I'll tell you why tomorrow night. But I needed to do the daily report, and so now this has been the daily report, and I will see you again tomorrow for tomorrow's daily report.